Hey guys, let's get to this. So, your first trash pull is going to be two birds and this tree thing. The tree thing, as you just saw, will spawn ads. So, as a tank, go ahead and pick them up. DPS just AoE them down. For this next trash bit as a tank, you're going to want to pull them under the vines that you'll see up here ahead. But make sure that you're not being hit by the vines as well. It makes them take more damage, and it'll actually do damage to them as well. So, it's a win-win. Now you're up to the first boss. You'll want to stay away from the statues because, as you just saw, he'll do an AoE, and you don't want to hurt the statues prematurely. You'll see why in a second. Next thing to worry about. As you can see on top of the healer, there's like a red pyramid. And when it spawns above your head, you're going to want to go behind any one of the statues that are still up. Wait for the lightning to dissipate, and then get back out into the fight. Make sure to get back away from the statue if it survived, because if your DPS is slow, you may need it. If he puts his rectangle on you, just run toward him and take it. You don't want him going anywhere near the statues when he does that swipe. Second to last bit of trash. You'll want to take out the foxglove before anything else. Obviously, the tank wants to keep the marble's cone away from the casters. Dodge as needed. Take out the marble second. That's pretty much it. Time for your second boss. As you just saw, he will disappear. When he does disappear, kill the luminescence. It'll spawn a little light circle on the ground. Stand inside of it, you'll get a debuff. It'll count down. When the debuff runs out, it'll explode with light. Run over towards the boss, as you see here, to explode him inside that light, knocking him out of invis. Throughout the fight, he'll cast a cone. If you can't dodge it, just turn your back to it. It'll be fine. You'll dodge in trance and go back to DPS. Two things here. One, he will split into two of himself, and two, the people that you see dead on the ground will raise up during the fight. Just make sure to grab aggro as tank and DPS put him down. The second group that stands up to help fight. One of them will be named Martyr. Put that one down first. It's casting an AoE that you definitely don't want to get hit by. I'll put this part on super fast forward so you can see the entire fight without wasting your time. There are a lot of mobs, but it can be done. Worst case scenario, you die because once the time limit runs out, the floor basically turns to lava and will start ticking away at your health. But don't worry, when you come back, you'll start at whatever phase you were on. So say the two statues that just spawned, then those will be the ones that'll be waiting for you when you come back. So you start from there with the same time limit. So don't worry too much. We're almost done. Now, with this boss, she will go to the center and she will spawn either 3 ads or 1 ad. You'll see the 1 ad in a second. Just make sure you put down the ads as fast as possible, also breaking out anyone who can't break their own, I guess you could call it sludge. They get trapped in. And then just dodge the AoE and wait, because she's immortal during this phase. There's no point in hitting her. This is just the one mob phase. I'm going to fast forward through this real quick. I just wanted to show that there were the two different types of phases. Also, don't forget to break people out if they need the help. If you were going, what does the sludge look like? You're not showing me? Well, here's one. Here's the full body one that you can't attack yourself. The half body ones you can actually break yourself out of. The last thing for this boss is she will do swords flying across the room, but she'll also cast, as you can see over there, spinning scythes. She can also make it come both directions, so it looks like a checkerboard, so just kind of watch your back.